Dr. Nltv that Congress had betrayed Nagas in 1998. NPCC President K. Theory clarifies Congress did not agree to boycott elections with anyone. Hence, issue of betrayal cannot be raised. In a move to fix deteriorated and pathetic conditions of GS Road, Business Society of Dimapur takes initiative for repairing the road. Association claims road neglected by state government over 20 years and appeals government to at least provide a second process of blacktopping on road. Celio Penyo emerges champion of King of the Ring Championship on the last day of second two-day-long Naga WrestleMania Season 9. Penyo walks out with a cash prize of rupees 1,20,000. Eleven students of HSLC and HSSLC conferred with Excellency Award by Sangwatsa Students Union Mokukchong. Award given for their outstanding performance during HSLC and HSSLC examination for the year 2022. Chinese President Xi Jinping creates history, becomes first leader of ruling Communist Party after party founder Mao Zedong to get re-elected for an unprecedented third term in power with the prospect of ruling China for life. Hello viewers, I Lomika Chumi welcome you all to News Now. Now news in detail. While the commercial road of Dimapur known as GS Road is in a deteriorated and pathetic condition for the last 20 years and unnoticed by state government, the Business Society of Dimapur has taken the initiative for repairing the road due to depleted condition of the road. The communities has been suffering a lot, especially at the time of monsoon, where water lodging and many other situations turns out. Looking at the sufferings of the communities in this festive season, the Business Society of Dimapur decided to repair the road starting from GS Road till Dobinala Junction with the budget of rupees 3 lakh collected from the business owners of the GS Road area. The allegation of NPF President Dr. Nltv that Congress had betrayed the Nagas in 1998 has been refuted by Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee. In a press release, NPCC President K. Theory made it clear that Congress did not agree to boycott elections with anyone in 1998. Hence, the issue of betrayal cannot be raised. Theory further stated that Congress supported NPF candidates in all constituencies where it did not contest in 2018 February election. He also said that Congress had sincerely supported NPF candidate C. Apok Jamir in the May 2018 Lok Sabha by-election. Meanwhile, he also expressed gratefulness to NPF for supporting Congress candidate K.L. Chishi, who is the former Chief Minister of the state. He declared that neither Congress was the cause of the betrayal nor had it ever compromised its faith and fundamental principles. He explained that he was issuing the rejoinder to clear the minds of the people from wrong propaganda. While the commercial road of Dimapur, known as GS Road, is in a deteriorated and pathetic condition for the last 20 years and unnoticed by state government, the Business Society of Dimapur has taken the initiative for repairing the road. Due to the depleted condition of the road, the communities has been suffering a lot, especially at the time of monsoon where waterlogging and many other situations turns out. Looking at the sufferings of the commuters in this festive season, the Business Society of Dimapur decided to repair the road starting from GS Road till Dobinala Junction with the budget of rupees 3 lakh collected from the business owners of the GS Road area. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Indian Red Cross Society Dimapur, Chandu Agarwal, informed that they have already approached concerned departments, local MLAs and a DM regarding the deteriorated condition of the road, but no fruitful solution has been found so far. Agarwal further appealed the government to at least provide a second process of blacktopping on the road, which was layered by stones, bricks and dust by them.
दिगदार पाई आसे दुख पाई आसे ताते तो पिच होल तो एकदम मोर देन 1 फीट एने का भी थाकी केने आसे आरो लास्ट 15 to 20 इयर्स माजोते एतु रोड तो रिपेयर हुआ नाय एतु धोबिनाला परा लई केने स्टेशन रोड थाकीते तो आमी खान किमान बार एतु रिपेयर मिली केने दुकानदार शॉपकीपर्स खान करिसे लेकिन होले भी कंक्रीट तो एकु भी हुआ नाय गवर्नमेंट पूरा अलग दिन पिछोते एतु धोबिनाला परा लई केने एतु मयूर होटल उसरोते अलग तो पत्थर खान हालिसे आरो एतु बुझेते पोलाई जायसे ना जाने कोन परा हालिसे ने की हालिसे तो इतना तो फेस्टिवल सीजन कॉर्नर पे आसे आरु मानु खान याते आमी खान सा तो एवरी डे 3-4 बाइकर्स 2 व्हीलर्स इसके तो बाइक लगा स्कूटी लगा मानु खान तो स्किट करेगे ने एतु याते फुलाई जाए आरु एक्सीडेंट तो हो जाए आरु रेनी सीजन ते तो मानु खान रास्ता ते बिराबोले भी ना पारे तो आमी खान मीटिंग करेगे ने लाइक माइंडेड आदमी जीएस रोड लगा किमान बिजनेसमैन याता शॉपकीपर्स आसे ताई खान डिसीजन लइसे एतु एतिया फेस्टिवल सीजन आई आसे मानु खान तो बेसी दिगदार पाई आसे बिराबोले भी ना पारे आरु गाड़ी भी फसी जाए डांगर गाड़ी आइले छोटो होइले भी तो एतिया दिवाली आसे छठ पूजा आसे क्रिसमस आसे न्यू ईयर आसे आरु एतु तो मेन स्ट्रीट आसे कमर्शियल स्ट्रीट डिमापुर लगा ना सबसे पुरना वाला तो मानु के अलग दिगदार ना पाबो आरु आराम पूरा याते ट्रेवल करिबो पारिबो आरु गाड़ी भी फटाफट जाबो तो आमी खान डिसीजन लइके काली राती 8 बजे पूरा याते तो आमी खान काम स्टार्ट करिसे राती 2 बजे तक काली करिसे आरु आज मॉर्निंग भी 7 पूरा स्टार्ट करि केने एतिया आसे आरु एतु तो आज पूरा दिन जाई केने कंप्लीट होबो एतिया स्टेशन पूरा लई केने रामजान की स्कूल टर्निंग पूरा तो आमी खान सब मिली केने एतु काम करि आसे आरु आमी खान तो गवर्नमेंट पूरा अपील करि आसे एतु रोड लागे रोड के भी अलग साइड दिबी आमी खान बेशी बार भी एतु मेमोरन डेलीगेशन लई केने डीसी लोगोते भी आरु लोकल एमएलए लोगोते भी एतु कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी 2 लगाते भी बेशी बार जाइसे होले भी एकु सल्यूशन तो पा ना तो आमी खान गवर्नमेंट के अपील करी आसे एतिया तो आमी खान रोड पत्थर खान माटी खान इटा खान डाली केने बनाई आसे एतिया इमिडिएटली गवर्नमेंट पूरा आहि केने एतु ब्लैक टॉपिंग करी दिले एतु रास्ता तो अलग दिन तो लास्टिंग करी जाबो एतु तो आमी खान लगा जीएस लगा किमान बिजनेसमैन आथे सब पूरा मिलाई केने एकटा हम्बल अपील करी आसे दे बेसी दिन पूरा
Kezaselio Penyu on Saturday emerged as the champion of King of the Ring Championship on the last day of the 2-day-long Naga WrestleMania Season 9. Notably, Penyu defeated Kezavizo Tevo in the final round, which was held at hockey ground in IG Stadium, Kohima. A total of 33 wrestlers qualified for the championship, which was organized by 3E Nagaland under the aegis of Nagaland Wrestling Association. It is to be mentioned that Penyu also bagged the heavyweight championship title on the first day of the event, while he walked away with a cash prize of rupees 1,20,000. Meanwhile, Kezavizo Tevo emerged as the first runners-up with a cash prize of rupees 6,000, while Ato Tevo and Kevizako Shokre was awarded with rupees 30,000 and 15,000 for securing a third and fourth position respectively.
Que já se viu precisa zero que já avisou a tu tevo que bija ko ugo pesa por capregila o que nível precisa ya zero que me se divor reza que se pete que second third more fourth que bija acabou 3 Nagaland Managing Director. Third position, Segelu Atio Tevo.
A total of 11 students of HSLC and HSSLC has received the Excellency Award for their outstanding performance from Sungritse Students' Union Mukokchung at Sungritse Fellowship Hall in Mukokchung on October 22. Excellency Award 2022 is being awarded in order to honor students from Sungritse Students' Union Mukokchung who excel in academics, games and other fields. The recipients of awards are Katie Inla Iyer, Yashimanla Iyer, Ajang Iyer, Tianaro Iyer, Tamjun Long Iyer, Supong Jung Loao Timse Iyer, Lausener Ozakum, Tia Sola, Timsutula and Tekanungla. The program was attended by President of Sungritse Students' Union Mukokchung, B. Aulang Iyer, Vice President of Diet Mukokchung, Tamjin Wapang Longchar, President of Sungritse Senso Sendang Mukokchung, Watizilu Iyer and other dignitaries. The fourth Melomania Inter-School Rock Beat Contest 2022 was organized by Hope Academy at Naga United Dimapur on Saturday. Altogether, 7 schools participated in the contest and the judges of the competition were none other than the Chance Effect. The main aim of the contest was to bring schools together for the love of music and to provide platform to showcase their talents. Besides that, the winner of the contest was Hope Academy, who won cash prize of rupees 50,000, and first runners-up was from Delhi Public School of Dimapur, who walked away with rupees 30,000. Furthermore, the best vocalist was given to Linoka Yeptomi of Little Star, along with best guitarist to Tiatamse Iyer of the Maple Tree, best drummer to Wongrito of Hope Academy, and the best bassist to Nguvito from Hope Academy as well.
Inter-School Beat Contest, where 7 schools participated, and the first prize is 50,000 rupees, which is sponsored by the Fitness House, and the second prize is 30,000 rupees, which is sponsored by the InSync. We also had the individual prizes of Best Vocalist, which was sponsored by Kamzak Jamir, and then the Best Drummer was sponsored by Gianna Jane, and the Best Lead Guitarist by Zimomi Brothers, and the Bass Guitarist by MI Printers. So altogether 7 bands participated, and the judges were the band members of the Trance Effect. Yes, they're all school children. I think probably class 9 to 12. Most of the members are from class 9 to 12, yeah, all school children. Yes, this is a yearly event. We hope that situation will permit us to have it next year or so. Well, this is just for school. Yeah, we plan to keep it only for school children. Yeah. Be participating, but if you are here, a big welcome to all of you. This Melomania started 4 years ago, and it started with an intention to bring schools together for the love of music and to also provide a platform for students to showcase their talent in the field of music. Not only that, but also to unify schools and create a healthy competition. That was our intention. And I'm so glad that we're here today. 4th Melomania.
If our amateur bands from the schools are this good, the professionals really need to have a level up in every area, in Nagaland especially. You guys are just so incredible. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm gushing so much. I really mean it. It's been such a good experience just sitting there and seeing everything that's taking place. I believe we are at a time in history in the world, actually. I'm not going to just talk about us as Nagas, even though we're in Nagaland. I believe in the area of creative arts, music, dance, whatever it is, it's a whole global community because it is a gift that is just implanted in a human being when they are born. It is given from God. And what we do with it is where it's going to take you.
This is the fourth Melomania.
The Nagaland Pradesh Congress committees claim that the state government signed a memorandum of understanding with the oil ministry were rejected by the State Geology and Mining Department on Saturday. In a press release, Secretary GNMK Libantang Lota clarified that no memorandum of understanding was signed, neither with the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas nor with any oil companies. Earlier on Friday, Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee stated that Nagaland Petroleum and Natural Gas Rules 2012 is a compromise. NPCC had said that the Nagaland Ownership and Transfer of Land and its Resources Act 1990 gives absolute authority to Nagaland State. The press release by NPCC read that the present Memorandum of Understanding between the state and ONGC states that revenue is splitted in 2:78% ratio between the state and the company. Kasi Students Union on Saturday sets up its own inner line permit cum infiltration check gate at Sonapur in East Jantia Hills district of Meghalaya on Saturday, as the union government is delaying the implementation of ILP in Meghalaya. KSU started checking each and every vehicle entering the state, and a car with a Assam registration carrying 28 kgs of cannabis was seized by KSU, where one person was arrested. KSU took such a big step as a mark of protest against the centre's delay in the implementation of ILP. Several Bangladeshi immigrants on numerous occasions have been discovered and stopped in the area by KSU. KSU stated that checking of vehicles entering the state by the union is a message to the centre to immediately implement the ILP. KSU further added that failing to do so will result in stern protests. VK Area Union of Kohima celebrated its Silver Jubilee at State Academy Hall on Saturday. Senior Superintendent of Police H. Kuhovichishi graced the program as the guest of honor. While addressing the gathering, Chishi lauded the union for having reached a milestone and hoped that the union would continue to grow and prosper in the future. The senior SP further suggested the members to work hard to keep the name of the village and further exhorted the youth of the village to not lose their focus and bring more laurels for their village. Regional Ayurveda Research Center Dimapur on Saturday organized a free medical camp and awareness program at the Ram Janaki Vidya Secondary School to commemorate the 7th Ayurveda Day. The program is organized by RARC under the Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. During the program, Dr. Deepak Rahangdal and Dr. Nitu Mohan shared on Ayurveda for mental health and adverse drug reaction through food and drug to students in order to educate them on various health-related benefits. It is to be mentioned that Ayurveda Day is celebrated every year on the occasion of Dhanvantari Jayanti since 2016, with an attempt to promote Ayurveda into mainstream. A skill development class on horticulture and floriculture was conducted by Norman Futser College for the students at Sovima campus on Saturday. The main aim was to provide the students with an access to a wide range of skills, specifically in floriculture and horticulture, fishery and bamboo handicraft, so that they can gain knowledge on sustainable livelihood. Every student participated in hands-on experience of preparing the soil till planting the saplings. Issuing a warning regarding a cyclone Sidrang, the Indian Meteorological Department on Saturday said that the cyclone is likely to trigger light to moderate rains in most parts of the northeastern region during Diwali. According to the latest National Cyclone Bulletin released by the IMD, fairly widespread white light moderate rainfall with isolated heavy falls and thunderstorms is very likely over Assam and Meghalaya and Nagaland and Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura during 24 to 26 and Arunachal Pradesh on October 25. IMD also stated that isolated heavy rainfall is also very likely over Assam and Meghalaya and Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura on October 25 and 26. Meanwhile, regional MET Center Guwahati issued an orange alert for Piran district on October 24-25 with very heavy rainfall likely, and also for Pek, Kifri and Toengsang districts on October 25 and 26. Chairman of Indian Space Research Organization, Dr. S. Somnath, on Sunday opined that the organization is likely to launch its Chandrayaan-3 mission in June next year. The chairman remarked that Chandrayaan-3 is almost ready, but as there are 2 slots available, one in June and other one in February, they would prefer to take the June slot for the launch of a Chandrayaan-3 mission. Dr. S. Somnath also added that the final integration and testing are almost completed, but some tests are pending which will be done soon in order to launch the machine.
Chandrayaan-3 is almost ready. The final integration and testing are almost completed, but there are still a few more simulation and tests pending, and because of that we want to do it little later, and currently there were 2 slots available, one in February and another in June, and we would like to take the June slot for the launch. Chandrayaan-3 is almost ready. The final integration and testing are almost completed, but there are still a few more simulation and tests pending, and because of that we want to do it little later, and currently there were 2 slots available, one in February and another in June, and we would like to take the June slot for the launch. Chandrayaan-3 is
a pilot project for raising the living standards of troops deployed in the India-China border has been completed by the Indian Army in Arunachal Pradesh. The project included the completion of a first-of-its-kind integrated post above 10,000 feet of sea level in the rough terrains of Arunachal Pradesh's Tawang sector bordering China. Indian Army used a mixture of locally available resources such as bamboo to construct the smart post. The model post is ready for its service, and 2 more such posts will be completed by December in the northern sector. A defense statement stated that the project aimed at creating a model post which can provide comfort, weather protection, amenities like running water, power requirements, safety and connectivity for the troops at high altitude. The smart post will boost the morale of the troops, and Indian Army is further pushing the pact to improve the infrastructure, especially related to the connectivity. On the other hand, Indian Army is also collaborating with Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, to explore the advantages of 3D printing technology to save construction time and cost in extreme weather conditions. The Foreign Contribution Regulation Act license of the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation has been cancelled by the central government. The government sources on Sunday said that the non-government organization, which is associated with the Gandhi family, has allegedly violated the foreign funding law. An inter-ministerial committee formed by the Ministry of Home Affairs in July 2020 pointed out that violations of FCRA norms by RGF and recommended the Ministry of Home Affairs to cancel the registration of the RGF. The Inter-Ministerial Committee, headed by an Enforcement Directorate officer, included officers from MHA, Ministry of Finance and Central Bureau of Investigation. The committee was directed to investigate Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, Rajiv Gandhi Charitable Trust and Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust for possible violations of the Money Laundering Act, Income Tax Act and FCRA. The Directorate of School Education, through a circular on Saturday, stated that from the next academic session, that is 2023 to 24, all students intending to seek admission for undergraduate programs will be required to appear for the Common University Entrance Test. It is to be mentioned that the 19th May, Central Universities of Northeastern regions, including Nagaland University, were exempted from CUET for admission in the undergraduate programs for the academic session 2022 to 2023. Border security forces seized 14.47 kgs of silver jewellery from an estimated value of 5,85,276 rupees on Saturday in South Bengal. Officials informed that a biker who was coming from Swarabda village and going towards Hakimpur was caught on Saturday. Around 15 packets of silver jewellery came out from the tubes of both tires, which were wrapped in brown tape. Officials also informed that the smuggler was trying to take it from India to Bangladesh. The seized jewellery has been handed over to Custom Office, Tentula, for legal actions. The commanding officer of 112 Battalion remarked that the Border Security Force is taking measures to prevent smuggling in Indo-Bangladeshi border. Beauty and Aesthetic Society Nagaland, under the aegis of Government of Nagaland and Northeast Beauty Pageant Organization, will host the first Northeast Beauty Pageant on November 3, 2022 at Cultural Hall in Kohima. Total 15 contestants from 8 northeastern states will be participating in the pageant. President of Beauty and Aesthetic Society Nagaland, Milepucho, opined that the contestants will be introduced to various tradition and culture of the state during the event. The contestants would also pay visit to Futsoro, where they will taste Naga traditional cuisines and witness Chakesang, a woman organization manufacturing sanitary pads, weaving. Mile informed that there will be a total of 5 judges, and a Femina Miss India, Dr. Sagar J. Abhichandani, will grace the event as chief judge. The contestant will also hold a charity event, and the winner of the pageant will walk away with a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh. The pageant will be held annually on a rotational basis among the 8 member states, and Sikkim will host the event next year. To allow smooth repairing of National Highway 2 along Kohima-Mau Gate, a Southern Angami public organization on Saturday informed that the movement of heavy vehicles will be restricted on October 26 from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. All parking of vehicles from a Pesama check gate to Kuzama village will also be restricted during the repair works. The decision was taken during a meeting of frontal organizations of a Southern Angami area on October 19. The meeting was held to discuss the deplorable road condition of National Highway 2. The Southern Angami Public Organization also appealed the government, all the commuters and citizens of the organization to cooperate with the organization in restoring the deplorable road. Huh? Shamato. In a move to provide support to the elderly people of Choklak village, Shamator Battalion of Assam Rifles, under the aegis of Inspector General of Assam Rifles North on Sunday, distributed wheelchairs and blankets at Choklangang village in Noklak district. It may be mentioned that it is one of the many goodwill measures taken up by the team of COB Chokla in their area of responsibility. Meanwhile, the initiative and commitment of the Assam Rifles was highly appreciated by the villagers, who expressed their heartfelt gratitude and thankfulness to the battalion for the kind gesture. Security forces on Saturday busted a terrorist hideout in Rambam district of Jammu and Kashmir, where a huge cache of arms and ammunition was recovered. The weapon cache was recovered in an operation led by a joint team of Army's 23 Rashtriya Rifles and police, following an intel received through reliable sources regarding the possible presence of arms, ammunition and related materials. A police official said that the recovery included 310 AK-47 rounds, 30 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 6 AK-47 magazines and 1 grenade. A case under Arms Act and Explosion Substances Act has been registered at Banilal town of Jammu and Kashmir. Chinese President Xi Jinping on Sunday made history by becoming the first member of the ruling Communist Party after party founder Mao Zedong to be re-elected for an extraordinary third term in power with the possibility of ruling China for the rest of his life. The Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party elected Xi as its General Secretary for another 5-year term, tilting the country decisively back towards one-man rule after decades of power sharing among its elite. As Xi spoke to the press, he stated that China cannot develop without the world, and the world also needs China. Further, he promised to work diligently for the party and the country. Indian Indian Space Research Organization on Sunday successfully launched its heaviest rocket with 36 OneWeb satellite into intended orbits. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated ISRO on this achievement and said that it exemplifies Atma Nirbharta and enhances India's competitive edge in the global launch service market. Notably, ISRO has launched 36 communication satellites in its heaviest rocket at Sunday midnight from Andhra Pradesh's Sriharikota. Meanwhile, ISRO's chairman S. Somnath announced that ISRO is likely to launch its Chandrayaan-3 mission in June next year. Dear viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV. Top manukin Nagaland TV dia sokat.